For those of you who follow my channel, you already know that I got my mother a Cadillac SRX and then took it back to get a Cadillac XT4. Now, this was an upgrade from the Cadillac STS that she had a long time ago, back in 2009. My aunt traded in her 2008 Cadillac SRX for a new XT4, but she got more features in her car. Now, looking back at the XT4, I have fielded it as probably one of the top cars on my list of cars that I could possibly get for about $50,000 to $55,000. Now, what I've noticed is the XT4, well equipped, more equipped than just about any other car I could think of, comes with heated and cooled seats, and it also has massage seats, and you can also get most of the electronic nannies like park assist, this, that, and the other, automatic stopping, this, that, and the other. Those features only bring this car's price to about $50,000. This car comes with pretty much every major control that was in the XT4 that my mom got, and had more equipment than the XT4 that my aunt got, despite the fact she got the luxury premium and my mother only got a luxury all-wheel drive because that was all that was available at the time. Now, let's take a look at the button list. You got your heated and your cooled seats, so right away I'm already happy. Then after that, you got the parking backup assist, you have lane keeping assist, and then there's a blank button right here, which pisses me off a little bit, but that's not too bad. And then you've got a cooled and you got a heated seat. And I love the way that Cadillac in the XT4, they've done this piano key design to basically make it easier for you to switch on and off certain features. So they have a volume knob, and then they have a larger knob, which is, you know, kind of similar to what Mercedes has, but the difference is they actually have a touch screen, where Mercedes does not. Now, this car fortunately comes with the auto start stop button, which the Cadillac XT4 didn't have. Now, I'm also hoping that the Cadillac XT6 has that, because to tell you the truth, I don't like my engine starting and stopping if I don't want it starting and stopping. Now, if you're sitting in heavy, dense traffic, the start-stop feature is really awesome, because one of the things about having an SRT that gets less than 10 miles to a gallon, you don't want to be sitting in traffic because you watch your needle just dip. And as you can see here, there's a massage button, and then there's a power lumbar. So this XT4 probably right now represents the highest end technology you can get from GM, unless you're in the CT6, which has Pan-Array sound. Now, this car also has heated rear seats. My mother's XT4 didn't come with heated rear seats, which I was actually really surprised about. I always expected that just about every car would come with heated rear seats. It turned out that in order for her to get heated rear seats, she would have to add a package just like my aunt ultimately did, which brought the price of the car up considerably. And when I say considerably, I'm talking about like more than $3,000. And I really felt that Cadillac screwed up right there. I felt that the heated cooled sheets should be standard for that front row passenger, and that any extra package should go to the second row. However, heated seats for the second row should be standard, because it's a bench seat anyway. It's not like a captain chair. Now, here's another model. The first model was the white model, and it turns out that the white model has like a premium paint job, and that, you know, adds over $1,000 to the price tag. The blue one, I believe blue is also a premium color. However, it doesn't add as much. I believe the red and the white add almost $1,200. However, blue and orange might add a little bit less than $700. Now, as far as the interior color here, the interior color is, that's not a major extra charge, so that's a good thing. But I have to say, the XT4, I'm sitting it relatively okay. However, I'm more comfortable driving the XT4, but the XT4 is not too bad. The second row of the XT4 is where you suffer if you needed more space. And that's the reason why most people would rather probably have the XT4, because they need that second row space, maybe if they're carrying adults around. Now, the XT4 is okay for carrying adults around, but it's just not as much as the XT4 offers you. The XT4 fully loaded basically hits at about $50,000 to $52,000 or $53,000 if you get premium paint. But you can expect that an XT4 is going to cost about $50,000. So right there, that's within the price range of the car that I expect to lease next. XT5 is $55,000. With the same equipment, it's about $55,000, but it ranges all the way up to 70 if you count the platinum trims. The highest end trim is basically close to $70,000. There is absolutely no reason, unless you absolutely must have every single feature and you absolutely are buying this car and you're going to keep this car long term. Like if you're leasing this car and you only drive around, it's just you, there's no way I would buy this car and lease it for a very, very long period of time. Now, if you're going to do short-term leases, that's the best way to do it. If you're going to finance, I would definitely probably go for all the bells and whistles, but the problem is now you're talking about damn near $1,000 a month for a car that you could have gotten on lease for only $500. So the choice is yours. Here we are test driving again. This is the XT4. This is an orange XT4. And you know what's funny? My iPhone sensor makes it, like the way I'm seeing this car, it's actually darker in my eyes than it is on the iPhone. The iPhone has such excellent light capture that it looks just beautiful. Like I can see this thing better looking at it through the phone. It's damn near like night vision, like the Predator. Okay, so this has every feature. It's got massage, it's got all that. Yeah.
Fresh off the presses.
Okay. Oh, they just got that Escalade. Yeah, nice. All right.
It's a big old bloody truck.
Yeah, you see my knees? Like you see how I sit?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah. So Tony's not big.
Now, what are the lease specials on these for, like, say, 36?
I'd have to work them up on the computer.
Okay.
And
What's this? Shift. So how do you
okay, you're gonna on the left-hand side of the shifter. There's a little button that you hold,
You see right here?
and then you shift
yeah.
towards down.
There's a button right here.
Okay.
Then you shift it towards drive,
All right.
and then you let go. Now you're in drive.
All right.
Yeah,
It
you
lets
see?
you know right there. It says, see that red D right there?
Yeah.
Let you know that you're
Right.
in drive.
So where's Paul?
Park. You just press the P on the top.
Yeah, you
Not
see
behind
this?
the stick.
You see that
Oh,
button?
okay.
That's it. Park.
Just like that.
So that's park.
So you
That's
guys are
it.
getting like Mercedes. Excuse you.
And then reverse is all the way up, holding the button.
And let go. All right.
All right.
Okay, we're ready to go.
We are ready.
All right.
Alrighty.
Alrighty. So is this a thing to go down over
The
here?
driveway's over there.
You set up both mirrors?
Straight ahead.
You set up your mirrors?
Yeah, this one.
Did you do the passenger side and all that?
No.
Yeah, you should just push it in park and then take care of it.
Okay. Park. Did you hit it?
Yeah, I put it in park.
Left mirror. Okay. Not moving. Left mirror. So put it and then the lights on, then it moves.
Yes, correct. Yep, you got it.
But I can't really do it here now because I
This
can't really.
person's trying to get out.
Oh, they are? Alright, so.
Pull up a little bit more.
Oh, this is too much to remember.
You'll learn it after about a
Pull
day.
it.
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
Alright, we're gonna go right?
Yeah, you can
Where-
go
Did you
right.
set up your mirror?
Are they behind me? Yes, my mirror is set up. Quiet.
Yeah. I'm allergic to side swipes.
Especially when you're in the car, right?
Exactly.
These will be good now.
Punch it. You want me to punch it?
Well, it's got a 2.0 turbo, so it's got plenty of power if you need it.
This guy likes driving like a maniac, not me.
Oh, he'd love driving this.
Yeah.
It's fun to drive. Very fun, very easy.
What kind of car do you drive?
I have an ATS. I have a Ford
Oh, you have an ATS. Okay.
Yep.
3.6?
2.0 turbo.
Okay.
It feels a little heavy. Like, oh, it's not smooth. Why is it like jerky? Or am I just being jerky?
Everything looks alright.
Yeah, everything's alright.
Now, if you want to turn that feature off where the engine starts and stops, there's this button right here, and I just turned it off.
Yeah, that'll turn it off for you.
Right.
You'd have to turn it off every time you get in the car.
Oh my gosh.
You just have to press that button.
Yeah,
Down.
it defaults to that because it saves fuel.
Otherwise, every time you stop with a light, it goes off.
Yeah, and then as soon as you release your foot off the brake pedal, it starts right back up for you very quickly. It's going to help you with gas and help the emissions.
It feels a little. It wasn't smooth like the X5.
X5 smoother?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, X5 that's like their big brother, so,
Yeah.
you know.
think it's probably a larger wheelbase.
Yeah, that's
Probably thicker tires too.
And now I felt the wheel kind of go that way when I wasn't.
I think, you know what it is? This lane keeping right here. You see this button right here?
Yeah.
When you turn that off,
Yeah.
here's the problem. If you run over these lines, it's going to jerk back to the side to make sure you're not sleeping or something and you run into a car on that side or that side. So you got to turn that off and then you're okay.
Yeah. I think I'm on the X5.
So I don't think it should do that again.
So they haven't upgraded the X5 at all? It's just the same?
No, the 2019 is the same as 2018. And then wherever you feel comfortable, you can do a U-turn and come back around.
Alright, after we come from Montauk Point.
Sure, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, right, Keith. Alright, certainly feels different from the X5. That was smoother. This one feels a little choppy. It's kind of now because I'm coming from a car to a SUV, so it's different. But I certainly felt more comfortable in the X5. It was smooth. I don't know what's going on. Okay, can't turn there.
Yeah, you can do a U-turn up there. Yeah, I mean the XT5 is going to feel a little bit more solid. The XT4 it's a little bit more sportier, a little bit more easier to drive. And
Is this a sport model or a luxury all-wheel drive?
this is actually a premium luxury all-wheel drive.
A premium luxury.
They make it. It comes in luxury, premium luxury, and sport.
Okay. So this one has everything. Oh
Yeah.
Is this a panoramic roof?
Yes.
Panoramic sunroof. Yep, that opens the shade right there. You got a green light.
You got a green light.
See, it took a while for me. I put my foot on the gas and it wasn't really like going. Now it is.
Well, it spools up. It's a turbo. Has plenty of power if you need it.
Yeah. What was that? It was just like taking off. Ooh, maybe it's me who can't drive.
Well, it's got a 4-cylinder engine assisted with a turbo.
Oh, okay.
Turbo sometimes takes a little. There's a delay sometimes.
Yeah, it feels like a delay. That's what it is. I don't think I don't like the turbo.
Yeah, if you don't like that, the 3.6 engine XT5 would probably be best for you.
Yeah.
Now here's a question. Similarly equipped, is the 3.6 cheaper than the 2.0 turbo? Like
They're
if
actually-
the car is similar.
Yeah, they're actually very close in price because this is a new model that just came out.
Yeah, but which
2.5
one's
months
more?
ago. More. When you talk about more, we're talking about like $10 to $15 to $20 more a month. I would say the XT4 is more because there's going to be.
No,
more
I mean the 3.6 or the 2.0.
Well, the 3.6 is only in the XT5. The 2.0 is only in the
Oh,
XT4.
okay.
Yeah.
So you can't even get it in this.
Right.
So there's no naturally aspirated option in this car.
Correct.
I have to say I don't like this one. It's kind of choppy, bumpy, and not driving as smoothly as the other one. It's more sporty. Was it more mannish? I guess I have to be going fast like you all the time. All right, should I get real close, see if it does that stopping thing?
Probably not. You might not want to do that.
Yeah, we don't test out the pre-collision system.
No.
Yeah, I don't think
Not
they're.
something that
I
we're
don't think
allowed
their
to really
insurance
show you.
company.
Yeah.
I don't think their insurance company would appreciate that.
Is that the radio?
Yeah, this dial right here lets you zoom in and all that, and
that's cool.
there's also the sound up and down, and then the track forward and left. Yeah, so it's pretty much all these. Oh, in fact, there's also you know what? Try it when you try driving it now. Like I just changed it from tour mode to sport mode.
Okay.
Like try driving it now and see if that changes how the turbo acts.
Emergency vehicle.
Uh
Are they behind us?
Two cars.
They finally found me.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Finally got me.
Is there something I should know?
No.
Go, son, go. You better not want to turn right on the turn lane.
Oh, you pulled to the side for him? I just outrun him.
You're stupid.
I just keep going. I just outrun him.
Because you're nuts. All right, let us all back over now, you silly jerks. Americans. Oh my God. All right, we can go left here, right?
No.
It's
okay.
probably
I know
better
where
to
I'm
keep
going.
going
Don't
forward.
worry, Keith.
Okay.
Yeah, Keith is like, no, I don't know where that is. All right, I won't make Keith have a heart attack.
That's all good.
I can't get back over there. They'll never let me, mate. Yeah, no,
After
not a guy. I think I've
like
heard
room
this
after this one that's coming.
Okay, well, we're at the light, so it's no big deal.
So him, then me. All right, I'm coming.
Yeah, and you notice that you have those side indicators on this car. You notice that?
Oh, I have that too. All right. Yeah, it's a little tight, mate. And a little. Is that because of the turbo? You're saying?
No, well, tight steering that's how they make the cars drive sharper
not
to some
the
extent.
Steering, just the whole feel of it is like.
Feel of the wheel?
The car.
I don't understand.
It doesn't feel as smooth as the X5. That's what I'm saying. So.
Yeah, he's probably right about being a turbo and whatnot.
Yeah. So did you take it off?
Well, no, I put it in sport mode to see if that'll change how it reacts. And maybe I don't know if it changes the suspension any.
No, it doesn't change the suspension. It's just how it drives.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's driving a little bent on, but still now it feels like a truck, like I am driving a truck. So
Well, see, when you're driving in low speed traffic, it's like, you know, there's not a lot of power, and that's how they, you know, try to save gas.
Yeah.
But you know,
what does this do on highway and gas? Good.
Oh, on the highway, it's going to do 30 combined. 30 on the highway, 24 city, and 26 combined.
yeah, that's not bad at all.
Aren't you burning up?
I am a bit hot. Let me just I'll try to turn yours down. Yeah, that's one thing. These cars, man. These cars go up to like 90 degrees.
Oh my god.
Yeah. My car, I think my car's max is like
Next
85.
Next light?
Yeah, next light, you're going to make a U-turn.
A U-turn? Okay. Alright, yeah, I think I need medical or something. Ooh, drive like this guy. Oh, nice brakes. Alrighty. New one, fully loaded. So what are we looking at for this one?
Once I get to my desk, I can look everything up for you. Because each color is different, and each car has different equipment. So I'm just going to narrow down to exactly what you need, what color you like.
Loaded.
Then I'll look up the incentives, and then I can work.
The red's blasted more.
The red color?
Yeah.
Yeah, the red color is an extra charge. Yeah.
Oh my god. Why?
Which
That's
colors are
ridiculous.
not the extra? Because they have a tri-coat paint. So which
Right,
color?
that one's an extra too. That one's $12.95, I believe,
is
just
that
like the
one?
red.
$12.95.
What's that
I remember
one?
when it was just $1,000 on the Escalade.
A tricolor?
Yeah, white diamond, red passion, I think it is, and then now this is orange, isn't it?
Yeah, this is autumn. This is also one of the special colors, but I think this one's only $6.75. Because this one's $12.95, $6.75, and I believe the silver is free. It's no extra charge that.
Alright,
Yeah.
we'll do silver then. But I hate silver, I'm tired of that. How about the gray, like the
When I'm
charcoal?
talking about like extra charge, I'm talking about maybe like $5 to $6 to maybe $10 a month extra. Yeah, it's not like
Did you check the massage seats on
Yeah,
this
does
side?
it have it?
Yeah, it does.
Oh,
There's a little
no.
button.
Where is
There's a button right.
Oh, you let me miss
It's a
that.
small button on the at the top of those. If you feel all the buttons, there's one button that's at the very top, and that's the massage seat
Oh,
button.
you guys let me miss my favorite thing.
No, but my point is, hey, it has it. You know, oh, did you see this?
Yeah.
And it turns. You see that? It turns on when you. Oh, and wait, push that button one more time, and you could have a rolling massage.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's something, right? That's cool.
Oh yeah, that's good. Oh, now it's sold. Hey.
like this one better now.
Yes. Well, the X5 doesn't have it?
It's not.
No,
Oh my god.
this car is new technology. The X5 is old.
That's ridiculous.
No, I mean they're gonna probably remake the XT5 in like a year or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see
But-
them adding it eventually.
Because they got the XT6 coming out. I want to see that when I go to the car
I
show.
have to have the
It'd be nice.
massage.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Everything in here, Keith.
You don't have any special events with the XT5 before the car show?
We had a special event with the XT4 when it first came out.
Yeah.
We had one here for like 8 hours, even before we were allowed to sell them, and everybody was able to look at it. They weren't able to drive it; they could go inside, look at it and everything.
Everybody can drive it.
Yeah, now everybody could, yeah, because it wasn't officially out yet when we got them.
Yeah, they don't have insurance
Yeah,
for
like this thing turns fast like that.
It's sharp steering.
Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah, these things are like damn sports cars now. Yes, that's my SRT
He's like, hurry
Grand
up,
Cherokee.
get her out. Oh my god.
Yeah, you talking?
Jeeps are great.
I got 500 horsepower in that.
Wow,
Yeah.
they must really move.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It does.
And then to park it, you just press the P. You got it already.
Got it. Yeah.
The other one's a little easier to use.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Start engine.
Yeah, you see? We got naturally aspirated engines. Standard 485, 475. You put a little bit of a mod, it's 500. Okay, and that's the XT4 once again. So now we look at pricing. So I could have gone to Jaguar and Land Rover again, but the thing about it is I think the pricing on the XT4 makes the most sense if you're looking for, say, a $50,000 SUV, because like my range was up to between 50 and 55. The thing about it is this thing's only 50 and it's fully freaking loaded. And I like the way it drives. You know, pay no attention to this one because all she does is complain. You know how women are. They complain about every goddamn thing. It's like, oh, it's too cold, it's too hot, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, I like the XT4. I like the XT5. I'm upset the XT5 doesn't come with more features. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, if you kick again, does it close?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
That's good, right?
Do it again. All right, close it. I think you gotta, you gotta wave it? Oh, I think I heard it.
Yeah.
Wait, I heard something. There it is.
Oh, yeah. To wait for
That's
the
pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
Only one side, right? Driver's side only? Okay.
Yeah,
Pretty damn cool.
Inside, I'll put the car back and I'll meet you right
Sure.
there.
That is pretty cool. No, but I think, I'll tell you like this. This car, the reason why I wanted you to see this one is because, in my opinion, I mean, it's better for the price than the XT5. It really is. It really is. And for everyday driving, I really think this one's actually the best one. Because here's the thing. Some of the features in this car you can't even get in the XT5. But an XT5 fully loaded is like $70-something thousand.
Yeah.
So, yeah. This full, as you drove it, these things fully loaded minus like those extra paint colors. This is only 50. Fully loaded with that massage seat, heated, cooled seat, blah, blah, blah. Because the thing about it is, what in order to save fuel, what they do is they reduce the size of the engine, and then they use turbochargers to make it more powerful when it needs to be more powerful. But a naturally aspirated engine uses more fuel on all the time. It's just that it gets more power all the time, you know? So, you know, there's no way around it. Because what they did, because it's a smaller car, they didn't want to use a large engine. They wanted to use a smaller engine that was lighter.
Yeah.
You know, but the 3.6 is just a smaller engine. They're the same size. That and the orange are the same size. The only difference might be the size of the rims. Yeah. Like if you look at that one has different wheels, and because silver is a free color, basically black, white, those are free colors. But you see that color on that one, that's a tri-coat white. So the tri-coat white is more expensive. Because but, oh, good for you. And here I am once again at Jaguar, right across the street from Cadillac. Now, the thing about it is, once again, I'm going to say it again, the XT4 basically offers more than the F-Pace does at a lower price. The F-Pace is $64,671. Now, as long as you're not one of those cunts who gets wrapped up on something being foreign, since Jaguar used to be owned by Ford when all of these cars were redesigned, and then India Tata Motors bought it, and now it's like Indian owned or whatever. It may have passed hands again, because honestly, Jaguar, Land Rover, Aston Martin, these brands have been passed around like a cheap hooker. So the thing about it is, I'm not exactly sure what some people's problem is with buying domestic, because me personally, I like buying domestic. But the thing about it is, even though I like the F-Pace, the thing about it is it's $65,000. It's like you have to really, really, really want a Jaguar to buy this thing at $65,000, close to $70,000. Now, that's not to say that it's not worth it. I do like the design. I like the car. But the thing about it is, you know, I think the best way to buy these things is to lease them, you know. But a lot of Ford technology is in these cars. There's a lot of Ford technology in these cars left over from when Ford owned Jaguar and Land Rover. So basically, the only cars that are within the price range that I'm willing to pay are the Evoque and the E-Pace, not even the F-Pace. What's funny is the E-Pace is the car that actually should be on their floor, but there's no E-Pace on their floor. There's only Evoques and F-Paces. Now, I know the F-Pace is a good seller, but the thing about it is, in my opinion, the Cadillac XT4 offers way more for the money than an inch. Like, if you compare them apples and apples, it's like you're better off just getting the Cadillac. That's why Cadillac sales have improved drastically since they've started pushing their SUVs. You know, the XT4 is a damn good SUV at a damn good price. Because the thing about it is, most people really don't want to spend more than $50,000 on one of these things. Because once you go past $50,000 and you got a city car, you got to worry about people hitting your shit and scratching it. Look at this Velar. Got the Velar over here. Look at that Velar. Somebody criticized one of my videos. They're like, oh, you just passed by the Velar. You didn't even look at it. I was like, because I didn't give a fuck. It's like, you ain't got 707 horsepower in this thing. You don't have 475 horsepower in this thing. Listen, I know a lot of you are badge whores for foreign cars, but me personally, it's SRT, bro. It's like SRT or nothing. You know, what is this thing? What is this? $80,000 only so that you can get smoked by me in a Jeep SRT? And I will smoke you. This is basically the equivalent. I could feel, based on the dimensions alone, that this is like the equivalent of the F-Pace. So it's like these cars are clones. You know, I mean, they have really nice interiors if you're one of those European badge whores who demands only the finest in luxury leather. And oh, look, they got fucking televisions in the headset. Holy shit. That's actually kind of nice. Yeah, like if you're one of those European badge whores from the Netherlands or from Germany or something, and you only demand the finest in luxury European leather, you know, I just want you to understand, America kicked your asses in World War II and will do it again. And the reason why is because we think big. It's like we don't fuck around with engineering and refinement and shit. We'll blow you up. We will blow you up. We don't fuck around. We deal in power. It's like, oh, why would you need 707 horsepower? You don't need all that power. What, are you kidding? What, are you kidding? I need 840 horsepower. I need the demon engine in my fucking truck. We got a elephant coming out with 1,000 horsepower. We don't give a fuck about saving gas. We'll let you European badge whores keep on driving your turbo diesels. We don't give a goddamn about saving money on gas. If anything goes wrong and we need more gas, we'll just invade Venezuela next week. No big deal. We'll invade Venezuela and then we'll lie to the world and say that the reason why Venezuela is fucked up is because of socialism. No, it's not because of socialism. It's because of American economic warfare. Just like we'll do to you over there, Germany. Need I remind you about those B-52 bombers? Need I remind you? America's not fucking around. It's like, we do SRT, bro. We don't care about none of this leather and shit. We don't care about none of this. We don't care about, like, refinement and all that stuff. I mean, the refinement looks nice and everything. We don't care about none of that. We're Americans. We'll blow you up. And then we'll call you a terrorist. That's how we do it. We make nukes over here. Bigger explosions. Everything's big, powerful, big, huge. We elected a president. Look at the Trump finger. We elected a president because he used the word huge. Nobody would ever say no shit like that on fucking television. None of these goddamn liberal intelligentsia morons. So basically, just by saying the word huge, he got elected. Look at the Trump finger. I'm possessed. Huge. This car right here is not huge. This car is small. And that's the reason why it's sitting there looking like it, you know, somebody abused it. But I have to say, this is really, really nice. I like this. I really like this. I'm sorry. Every now and then, like, you know, I go off into my own, you know, world and everything, and I start saying stuff that's crazy. But this is nice. I have to say, this is actually really, really nice. Very luxurious. I love it. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. I love this. Look at these people. Who the hell goes off-roading in a fucking $90,000 truck? This is nice. This is really nice, huh? What?
I was trying to tell you what's up. Yeah,
well, yeah, good luck with that.